You don't devalue your brand by doing a clearance sale. You devalue your brand when you do it without a strategy, when you do sales too long or too often or too random or too desperate. That's what truly devalues your brand. Welcome back to the Richer Retailer Podcast. Today we're doing something just a little different. I want to keep you on your toes. I'm answering real questions from our community of brilliant store owners. They ask such great questions. I love these Q&A episodes because they let me go straight to what's on your mind right now and give you clear, actionable strategies that you can put to work right immediately. That's one of the things that I'm so grateful and worked so hard to be known for, is not giving you fluff, but telling you precisely what actions you can take to create momentum and to change the direction that you're going in. So today, I'm answering your questions about stale, old, lazy inventory that just doesn't want to leave your store, and how to deal with that dip in sales that so many store owners experience in early January. Every question you hear today is something I've coached on inside our programs. So if it's coming up for you too, you are absolutely not alone. Let's dive in, shall we? Alrighty. So the first question is from Beth. She asks, how do I mitigate the January slump? Oh my gosh. Okay, so what you have to know is that the January slump is not a sales issue. It's an inventory and strategy issue. That's what it is. December artificially inflates traffic and sales, right? And so then January exposes all the leftovers, all the leftover decisions from that time, right? The fastest way to counter this slump is to free up cash and create more buying energy. You cannot fill your store with the right spring merchandise if your cash is frozen in what didn't sell in Q4, right? Does that make sense? A strategically run clearance sale can create so much January revenue, clear out all that dead inventory, and really sets up February, March, and April to be profitable, because you'll have all this new fresh inventory. Another way to look at this is what you do with the leftovers of Q4 determines your momentum for Q1. Stores that skip a real serious clearance sale strategy stay stuck, whereas stores that do it intentionally sprint ahead. That's what really happens. All right, question number 2. Summer asks, how do I efficiently and effectively clear out old inventory without devaluing my brand? And what's the smartest way to reinvest that cash into products that actually sell? Summer, thank you so much for this question, because it's what so many people think. And the fact is that you don't devalue your brand by doing a clearance sale. You devalue your brand when you do it without a strategy, when you do sales too long or too often or too random or too desperate. That's what truly devalues your brand. But a strategic sale protects your brand because it communicates to your customers that, hey, we're making room for what you love most. This is intentional and rare. We do sales because we have inventory to get rid of, but we don't do them constantly. The goal is not to dump this merchandise. The goal is to extract the trapped cash from merchandise that's no longer serving you. That's it. Then you can reinvest and prioritize your never out ofs, making sure that they're always in stock. You can restock all the proven winners. You can invest in the stories and the collections and the categories that you know drive your margin. So many people look at it as if a sale is the devil and the angel is protecting your margin. But that devil and angel mindset has to be switched. The devil is the old inventory that hasn't moved out. That's what's the problem. The angel is the intentional, strategic clearance sale. That's why you have to switch that mindset. When you have that mindset, it's incredible what it does. It will eradicate your J months, as we say. Just think about it this way. Another way to think about it is that you're not selling things at a discount. You're converting lazy, stuck inventory into a fuel that will fund your future profits. Boy, do I love a good alliteration. And that was that. All right, go for it. I can't wait to hear what your success is. In fact, hold on. Don't leave yet, though, because I have more information at the end to help you. All right. So Carol asks, do sales really pay off, or are you basically giving away your profit? Oh my goodness, Carol, that's just exactly what I just said to Summer, right? So many people think that. So many people think that a sale is a bad thing and that because your profit is the most important thing. And your profit is very important. I mean, our tagline is for more profit and better sleep. So we care deeply about profit. What I love about what we do is that we have spent decades working closely and so looking at clients' numbers so deeply, and we know this works. You see, a clearance sale is a profitable strategy because of what that recovered cash allows you to buy next. That's what's so powerful about it. The longer you allow your inventory to age, the bigger discount you'll have to take in order to clear it out. Those dollars currently sitting on your floor or on that rack or on your shelf are at zero ROI. There is no return on investment, 0%. But when those same dollars are reinvested into high margin, high turn products, some of your best sellers, they multiply. It's incredible. So the real question is, do you want 0% return on investment, which is what that dead inventory is doing, or do you want 300% return on investment? You see, this strategic sale increases your profit. It really does by clearing your space, by releasing trapped capital. Your inventory is an asset that your dollars are trapped in. They're trapped in this if you're not moving it. This is capital that you need to get into your bank so you can reinvest it. You will be increasing your future markdown. You will be increasing your future margins because you've done that. I'll tell you, clients consistently always generate thousands of dollars of recovered cash using our method, even when they tried sales on their own before and failed. Even then, profit is not lost when you mark something down. Profit is lost when you let a product sit there for 6 months doing nothing. Mic drop, because it's true. People will let it sit there and it doesn't do anything. That's profit just leaking away. We recommend that you have no less than 25% and no more than 50% of your projected annual sales at retail on hand in inventory at retail. Both numbers are at retail, right? Because your sales are at retail and this inventory is at retail, right? So let's say you do $100,000 in annual sales. So your inventory, the retail value of your inventory shouldn't be any less than $25,000 and no more than $50,000. That's kind of the range. It varies based on the time of the season. But I'll tell you, the most important number isn't your ratio. It's how quickly that inventory is moving through your store. It's what we also call the newness factor of your inventory. Because if you have a fast turn, that means merchandise is going in and out of your store, you're going to have a high profit. But if you have a slow turn, that means you have trapped cash and it means extra markdown. So if you have inventory that's stuck, that's slowing down your turns so much. So you should aim for 3 to 4 turns per year. High volume categories can be up to six times per year. If your turns are low, your January slump will be so much worse, as will July and June, because your cash is tied up into that. A clearance sale is the fastest way to improve your turn instantly. The thing turn actually does, the measurement really of how fresh the inventory, how new the inventory in your store is. That's the thing. Profit comes from how quickly you replace the wrong inventory with the right inventory. That's the fact. Right now, for a short while, our clearance sale secrets guide is available for just $100. That's $400 off the regular price. Oh yeah, this is the exact step-by-step strategy that our clients use every year after Christmas and again in the summer to turn that leftover stuck inventory into tens of thousands of dollars of fresh, spendable cash without damaging their brand, without confusing customers, and without giving away their profit. This works so well. It's incredible. You're going to get the exact timeline. You're going to get the marketing language that's so important to use. The signage, one of the biggest mistakes people make is not doing correct signage. The pricing strategy, exactly how to do this. We tell you all to do it. The merchandising plan to move the most inventory. Do you want January to be the month that you regain momentum for the whole next year? Grab your copy now. Stores that skip a real clearance strategy stay stuck. Stores that do a clearance strategy sprint ahead. That's exactly what you're going to be able to do here. So if you want January to be the month that you regain momentum, grab your copy right now. It's available only for this week, and you can find it in the link in the show notes. This clearance sale strategy that you'll be getting, it allows you to convert that old stuck inventory into the fuel that funds your future profits. Do it. $100 is nothing. You'll make that back the first day. I guarantee it. And you can use it again the next season and the next season and the next season. Don't miss your opportunity. Get it right now. And if this episode helped you shift your mindset about sales and about markdowns, please share it with a friend. You're not the only one that thinks this way. Know that you are astonishingly fabulous and you are loved. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, pretty please, leave us a review and let us know what you thought. We'd love to hear. And listen, we're Retail Mavens everywhere, so I'd love to hear from you. DM me if you have any questions, and we'd be honored to help. Thank you very much. Get this program right now. Create incredible momentum for yourself going forward. All right, thanks very much. Bye-bye, you guys. Happy retailing.